We're here with five official candidates of the Mount Leslie riding at their first press conference. After a tough week of campaigning, they're here answering some of our questions. From the outset, Miss Jade Owen of the Green Party attacked the poor environmental record of big business.
I don't like it at all, and I greatly disagree with it because they are slowly killing Canada and the people in it. The pollution is making us ill and sick. They're killing helpless wildlife animals by cutting down trees, polluting our waters, which is our drinking water, and I really disapprove of it.
The Canadian Alliance candidate, Mr. James Higgs, on the other hand, talking about being tough on crime.
Pierre Tremblay from the Journal de Montréal. You seem very concerned about violence in our society, but you also say that you want less gun control. I don't get that. Will you explain that to me, please? Okay, well, as you know, crime has gone up over the 4 decades, 350%. That's a big increase, right? So the gun law that's happening at the moment of time, it doesn't work efficiently enough. Criminals can still get a hold of these guns.
And on the subject of capital punishment, Mr. Higgs couldn't get his facts straight on the Canadian law system.
If the death penalty is resurrected, how will you prove someone is completely guilty?
Well, basically, murderers are basically murderers. People that kill people don't deserve a trial, and that generally doesn't usually happen when we make mistakes. It's gone through a lot of testing. We usually get the FBI and all different detectives in to look at it before we actually carry through with the death penalty.
But yet you have put some innocent people to the chair before, have you not?
Yes, we have, and that's only a few out of the ones we have. Most of them have done wrong.
The progressive Conservatives rarely feature this far out west, and their candidate, Miss Lenora Myers, found it difficult to fend off questions.
What are you going to do?
I really don't see that I was criticizing the Liberals, and that is basically a couple of rumors.
And on the question of gas prices, had to be rescued by Mr. Ken Simpson of the NDP.
I think it should be coming, that's coming out of taxes, so I think we should take some money out of taxes, and that's how we'd solve
Actually,
those.
I could talk about that issue if you'd like.
Thank you, Mr. Simpson.
Mainly it's because of the war right now going on in near Kuwait and stuff. We've kept the taxes on gas the same throughout. It's not us who's changing the tax prices, it's the suppliers, so we can't really do anything about that.
There's corruption at provincial level. How can you assure us there won't be at federal level?
Well, we try to screen out all the bad politicians by doing such as this election right now. Then the people can choose who is worthy to be in and who is not.
The Liberals, well, they have a popular candidate in the form of Miss Courtney Canter. She decided to take the Jean Chrétien defense and remain quiet.
The Liberal government has just given Canadians a very large tax cut, or some tax cuts. Do you think this was a good move by the Liberal government, and why?
Yes, I do, because...
On the subject of her Canadian citizenship,
Candidate, yet you do not have Canadian citizenship.
I don't find that a problem, actually. I've lived here since 5th grade, and I'm going to do anything I can do, and I'm going to work hard to make Canada a better place because I live here, and I want to make it better for everybody else who lives here.
Mr. Higgs.
it looks as if the Liberals have a good lead at the moment, but after the performances of the Green Party, the Canadian Alliance, and the NDP, I would guess that this lead has been reduced.
What will you do about transportation?
Answering our questions.
Jesse Wagonist, MSTV News, Mr. Coach's Room.